Hello, I'm back with another success story from Reddit. I'm going to read it out to you and make sure you subscribe, comment, like, all of the things. Here we go. All right, here's my story. It does work, yes, and circumstances really do not matter. My SP is now my husband in the 3D. A little backstory. 1, he told me while we were just a fling that we would never be in a relationship. 2, he told me that it would be really hard for someone to get a wedding band on his finger. 3, he told me that he wanted to be single always because that's what matched his lifestyle, which was travel and the world on his own. 4, he was always partying, and once in a while a new random girl would pop up on his phone notifications. 5, he wanted to live by himself. 6, he said many times marriage didn't make sense in his head because he knew it never worked. 7, he was never romantic. 8, he was on a dating app. 9, at one point we got into a huge fight and he cut me off. Then he slowly came back to my life as a friend but wouldn't touch me. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of circumstances. Anyway, we'll keep going. I want you to keep in mind that this man was always very respectful, kind and caring to me because that is his personality. We had a beautiful friendship and he has good morals. But in terms of commitment, it seemed like a lost cause because he said it himself firmly multiple times not to expect that from him, and he even told me to date other people. Over the course of 2 years, he repeated to me how he did not want and would never want to commit, wear a wedding ring, or live together. All of his plans for the future were in the first person: I will, I like, I dream to, I want. During 8 to 10 months, I lost count, I immersed myself in this reality that existed only in my head. That we were indeed married, living together, that he was romantic, that he told me every day that he loved me, that he gave me a wedding ring, that we were so happy in this committed relationship we had. During the first 6 to 7 months, I was very inconsistent with my inner talk because I was trying a little of everything. I tried SATs, revision, meditation, lullabies, subliminal, blah, blah, blah. I can't say it. You name the technique, I'll tell you that I've tried it. Then one day I was so desperate and in so much pain that I just said F it and was absurdly diligent with my words. Interesting. I couldn't accept that sad reality. No, I held tightly to what I wanted and would not say a single word against it, no matter what was the shitty feeling of the day. If I woke up depressed and hopeless, affirming all day, every minute of the day, I would not affirm not to feel depressed or hopeless, such as I am not depressed. Good point. No, I would say only what I want to see, such as while feeling depressed, saying we are in a beautiful relationship. Yes, we are. We are so happy together. God, I know you hear me and I know it's true. I have all that I want right here, right now, and I'm so happy and so thankful. Thank you, Father. I have the relationship of my dreams with the love of my life, and I make him happy and he makes me happy. How beautiful is that? I just want to say that's beautiful what she was affirming, you know. Spoiler alert, that all happens now in 3D world. Wow, okay, easy. There you go, that's it. No, things I did. When you read imagined, read pretended. So she wants you to, when she says imagined, she is saying really means pretended. Okay. So 1, I imagined all day driving to work. I repeated to myself affirmations about this. I would tell myself going back home that I was so happy because he would be there waiting for me. 2, I imagined that I was wearing a wedding ring and he was too. 3, I imagined him telling me that he loved me. 4, I imagined that he was sleeping next to me every night before bed. I would say out loud, good night, my love, I love you, and hear him saying it back. 5, I imagined waking up to him every morning. I would say out loud, good morning, my love, I love you, and hear him saying it back. 6, I imagined that we had plans to travel and that we would go get groceries together. 7, I imagined that he would eat the dinner I cooked. In fact, I bought drinks, snacks, things in general at the grocery store, thinking about him having them. 8, I imagined that he was in the house while I was using the bathroom, and that's why I closed the door and tried not to fart loudly. That's funny. 9, I imagined him telling me that he deleted the dating app because he was in love with me. 10, I had half of my closet empty because in my head, that was his side of the closet, and I had a few empty drawers in my dresser that were also for him. I also bought a shoe organizer that hangs over the closet door and imagined it was for his shoes. That's all physically real now. Wow. Okay. Awesome. And much more. No, I didn't feel happy and content. I pretended to be. And anytime I had a negative feeling or thought, I would deny it all to myself, saying, no, it doesn't matter. He is my husband. We live together. He loves me. We are all happy together. He is loyal to me and I'm loyal to him. I am his choice. He is my love and I am his love. I would do this out loud if I was by myself somewhere, or only in my head if I was around people. Did I believe it? Sometimes I did, sometimes I didn't. Good days and bad days. My desire was stronger than any feeling or belief, so I used my desire as fuel and a weapon to fight against negative thoughts and feelings. I did affirm while crying. I did have bad moments where I doubted. I cried to God saying that this was a lie and there was nothing and nobody listening, and that I was tired of it all. I did get angry at God, myself, really. We are the God of our realities. Many times. Things progress somewhat fast, I'd say, in a shorter time frame than it took me to manifest him back, while there were no signs of things working whatsoever, step by step. He first hooked up with me unexpectedly, saying he couldn't hold back anymore. Then he started sleeping over and wanting me to sleep over at his place more and more often. Then the third party's notifications disappeared. Then he was more and more romantic and loving. Then he said it out loud for the first time in 2 years that he was every day more in love with me. Then he started to introduce me to people as his wife. Then he wanted to go on a romantic trip with me. Then he asked to live together. Then he wanted to marry. Then he gave me a ring and much more. Boom, everything I imagined did come true, everything and more. And I continuously apply this law in my life and our relationship. I manifested him deleting people from his Instagram, and literally in the same week, he deleted 1,200 followers and people he followed from his Instagram. I manifested him letting me use his phone unlocked with no fear, and now he does all the time. I manifested him leaving a business partnership so he would stop traveling so much for work, and he did. Please believe me. Actually, scratch that. Don't believe me. Try it. I'm immensely thankful to myself for trying and persisting. I'm in a wonderful relationship now with the love of my life, and problems in other areas of my life can't even bother me like they did before because I learned and applied the law. If I turn this man around with the shitty self-concept I had at the time, I can turn anything around. I feel fulfilled, loved, and happy. And those 3 words were only spoken and thought affirmations months ago. I did not feel any of that. I felt sad, lonely, unloved, and undeserving. Note that now I feel great, loved, and happy because I proved the law to myself, not because he makes me feel that way. Good point. Even though he does. But I always knew consciously that I deserved love, fulfillment, happiness, and all that I wanted to see manifest in my life. I knew that because all I wished for was for my well-being, his and other people around me. I knew I was a good woman that would value and nurture our relationship. I knew I would only make his life better, and that if God in fact existed inside or outside of me, he would want that as well. So I persisted and it worked. This shit works. I promise with all my heart. Don't give up. Persist while you cry sitting in the shower. I did. Persist while you cry laying in bed. I did. Persist while everything around you shows the opposite of what you want to see. I did. It worked for me. It will work for you. Okay, Proverbs 18:21, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Proverbs 17:27, the one who has knowledge uses words with restraint, and whoever has understanding is even-tempered. Proverbs 15:4, the soothing tongue is a tree of life, but perverse tongue crushes the spirit. Proverbs 16:24, kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul and healthy to the body. Wow. I am actually inspired just from reading that out again. I've had that for a while. I did bookmark some of these success stories a while ago. And yeah, there you go. Works, guys. Just keep persisting. And even if you feel terrible, doesn't mean it's going badly. It just means you just have to keep persisting, because we are the God of our realities. I love that. Let me know if you like it. Comment below if you want more of these success stories. I'm happy to do more, and I will see you in the next video.